Hello everyone. This is Pooja Patle, Assistant Professor, Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering, Nagpur. Today in this session, we'll see about SDLC cycle, that is Software Development Life Cycle, in Software Testing and Quality Assurance subject. So what is SDLC, how it works, what are the phases in SDLC, we'll see it in a brief. So the SDLC, that is software development life cycle, is a process used by the software industry to design, develop and test high quality software. So it is the process which is used by the industry for making the project and for developing the software and software products. The SDLC aims to produce a high quality software that meets or exceeds customer expectations and reaches completion within times and cost estimates. As we all know that each and every project has some deadlines to get completed. So for that, a software should be in a high quality. It should reaches the completion within times and cost estimates. SDLC is the acronym of Software Development Life Cycle. It is also called as Software Development Process, as most of the industries used is for developing the software. SDLC is a framework defining tasks performed at each step in the software development process. So the SDLC is a framework that describes the activities performed at each stage of the software development project. SDLC process is used by the software industry, as I said earlier, to design, develop and test high quality software. Also, it aims to produce the quality software that meets or exceeds the customer expectations. It should be up to the customer's expectations, client's expectations, or the desirable product. And it reaches the completion within time and budget. So ISO IEC 12207 is an international standard for software lifecycle processes. It aims to be the standard that defines all the tasks required for developing and maintaining software. So, software engineering process technology company, that is SEPT, is a firm specializing in meeting the software process standards, information needs of the professional community, particularly concerning ISO IEC 12207. So, as I said, SDLC is a process followed for the software project within a software organization. It consists of detailed plan describing how to develop, how to maintain, how to replace and alter or enhance specific software. The life cycle defines a methodology for improving the quality of software and the overall development process. So here this is the figure. It is a graphical representation of the various stages of typical SDLC. So these are all the phases in SDLC. A typical software development life cycle consists of the following stages. The first one is a requirement analysis. So it is the planning and requirement analysis. So yeah, requirement analysis. Now, requirement gathering and analysis is the most important phase in SDLC. Business analyst collects the requirement from the customer client as per the client's business needs and documents requirement in the business requirement specification. So requirement analysis it nothing but the collection of all the requirements which will be needing in the further stages of development. So for an example, CRS, that is customer requirement specification. The another phase is the design phase. Requirement gathering, and after that we'll do the analysis. So analysis is defining the document and product requirement and get them approved by the customer. So this is done through SRS, that is software requirement specification. It consists of all the product requirement to design the product through SDLC, and key people involving in this phase are project managers, business leads, senior member in the team. So this is the requirement analysis. The another stage is design. So in it has the two steps, that is high level design and low level design. HLD, which gives the architecture of software product to be developed and it done by the architect and senior developers, that is high level design. And LLD, that is low level design done by the senior developers. It describes how each and every component should work. So in design phase, this is covered like HLD, high level design, and LLD, low level design. The outcome of this design phase, so after a product going through the designing phase will get only design, not the code. So HLD and LLD which works as input for the coding phase. Now the implementation. In implementation, that is the coding phase. So our developers of all levels, that is senior, junior, freshers, all are involved in this phase. This is the phase where we start This is the phase where we start building the software and start writing the code for the product. And the outcome from this phase is we'll get the source code document and developed product. After implementation, that is after coding, in SDLC there is a testing phase. Now what is the testing phase? In testing phase, a software is ready and is sent to the test team. Now it's time to test the software which is developed. So it is done whether manually or by using the automated tools. And a tester ensures that each and every component of the software works fine. The QA, quality assurance, makes sure that software is error free. It should be error free. In testing, it ensures that the software is error free, bug free, defect free. And the outcome which is come from the testing phase is we have a quality product and our testing artifacts. So this is the fourth step, and after that evaluation also we can call it as a deployment. Once the customer starting uses the actual developed system or product and the actual problem come up which is need to be solved from time to time. So fixing the issue found by the customer comes in the maintenance phase. So we can call it as a maintenance phase. As 100% testing is not possible because the way testers test the product is different, the way maintenance should be done by the SLA service level. So these are the phases in SDLC. So planning and requirement analysis, defining requirements, designing the software, building or developing the software, testing the software, and deployment and maintenance. So these are the six phases in SDLC through which a quality software product developed. So as I said earlier, the requirement analysis is the most important and fundamental stage in SDLC. It is performed by the senior members of the team with inputs from all the stakeholders and domain experts or SMEs in the industry. Planning for the quality assurance, QA requirements, and identification of the risk associated with the project is also done at this stage. Requirement analysis, defining requirement, defining requirements, designing the software, developing the software. In designing, it is based on the requirements specified in SRS. Usually, more than one design approach for the product architecture is proposed and documented in the DDS design document specification. In developing stage, the actual product is built. In this stage of SDLC, the actual development starts and the product is built. The programming code is generated as per the DDS during this stage. Testing, after development of the product, it's time to test. So this stage is usually a subset of all the stages as in the modern SDLC models. The testing activities are mostly involved in all the stages of the SDLC. And in deployment, that is the maintenance. Once the software is tested and no bugs or the errors are reported, then it is deployed. Then based on the feedback, the software may be released as it is or with suggested enhancements in the target segment. After the software is deployed, then its maintenance starts. So this is software development life cycle and its phases. So thank you so much.